Take a walk on the woo-woo side with me. Hello, I'm Michelle Douglas and I'm an intuitive healer, coach and soul realignment practitioner. And I'm on a mission to empower you to make the choices which align to who you are as a soul. If you'd like more information, visit me at findmysparkle.com. Hello, it's Michelle here. Today I'm going to talk to you about relationships and in particular about the soul realignment relationship readings and what it's all about. So a soul realignment relationship reading is for anyone wanting to understand the dynamics between themselves and another. And that can create a great deal of understanding and healing in those relationships. So these readings are one of the most popular types of readings that we do because our relationships with others create such a huge impact on our lives and they play a major role in our personal growth. This type of reading is not limited to romantic relationships and partnerships either. It can be done for parent-child relationships, between siblings, business partners and close friends as well. So the goal of this type of reading is to help both people to see each other from a soul perspective as opposed to a human 3D experience perspective, to know why they have chosen to experience the relationship with each other and to acknowledge and clear blocks and restrictions which may have been affecting the relationship in some way. So a word of warning, a relationship reading isn't always about saving the relationship, but more about making sure you are both making choices which align with who you both are as individual souls. And I need to make that really clear. Some people have it drummed into them that, they must save the relationship at all costs. And I know from my own experience that walking away from some relationships in my past have been the best thing I ever did. And it's what has helped me to get to where I am now as far as my personal relationships are concerned. But I will never advise you on which choice to make either. What you choose to do is your choice alone because it's only you that has to deal with those consequences. It's not me dealing with it, it's you. So it's really important that you understand that when you make a choice, it's not something I'm going to push you towards or away from or whatever. So I just need to make that very, very clear that the choice is 100% yours. What I can do, however, is give you and or the other person as much information as I can so that you're making an informed choice rather than blindly hoping that whatever you choose isn't going to be the wrong one for you. So what happens in a relationship reading? If I have permission from both of you or I'm reading for a parent and minor child, I will open up both of your Akashic records at the same time. Now, sometimes a romantic partner isn't interested in having a relationship reading, and while I won't be able to conduct any clearings on their behalf, because I don't have permission to do that, I can still access the basics of what I need in order to conduct the session or the reading, as this information directly impacts on you. Now, if, however, the relationship is truly over and a former romantic partner is no longer in your life, accessing their record is no longer appropriate or ethical. I can still do a relationship reading for you though, and will be presenting information pertaining only to you and why things may not have worked out from your own soul perspective. But I can't look at their record at all. And that's no ifs or buts about that. That's 100%. So once I have one or both Akashic records open, I'll collect information which pertains to your soul profile or profiles, and this will help me to understand the interactions between you and how they may be impacting on the relationship. From there, I will also determine whether there have been any past life connections, shared karma, and contracts with each other. And I actually started doing a reading for my husband and I just out of curiosity, but we're not having problems, but it was really cool just to see how many lives we had together and what roles we played. Like in 8 of our lives together, we were enemies. How cool is that? Anyway, so once I have all of that information, I then review the life lessons and that of the other person if appropriate to get an idea of why you have chosen this relationship with each other. Once I have this information, I'll identify blocks and restrictions for each of you if appropriate, and again, if appropriate, if I've got both, and how they may be impacting on the relationship as well. I will also conduct an energetic clearing within one or both records, depending on whether I have permission to do both, and I'll prepare for our Zoom call. So once on the call, I will run through everything I have found for you and the other person And I will ask you a series of questions to determine how aspects of your soul profiles are playing out in the relationship. There's a whole lot covered in the relationship reading that it would take me all day here to explain it. And many clients will need some time to digest the information they've received as well. There's a real lot there. But before you go, we discuss some possible new conscious choices you could both make to improve your relationship with each other. And I will provide you with some clearing homework to embed the energetic clearing I have already done within the Akashic records. So if you'd like to know more about the relationship reading, you can either go to the Soul Realignment page on my website at findmysparkle.com, or you can reach out, contact me, and I'll set up a time for a quick chat. Anywho, have a great one, and I will talk to you soon.